Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Ulta Beauty Contour Palette. This little bad boy here. I have never tried anything from the Ulta Beauty line, so I'm really excited to try this out. I've already pulled out the pamphlet here. This is going to be a first impressions because I've never used their product before, and I'm just going to read a few things on the card. It says the highlighter used to accentuate your best features, bronzer used to give your face dimension and warmth. And then on the other side it just says the same thing, so it has it for the fair skin tone and the medium skin tone. I wish it had something for a darker skin tone for the beginners out there who would like to have that information as well. But as far as the palette, I like how it's like sleek and black, and I like that it's very lightweight. This palette retails for $18, so I really like that as well. It's inexpensive. You get this little plastic. You guys hear that? It's kind of cheap, but overall, I mean, this is an $18 contour palette, and it comes with 4 different bronzer colors and then 2 highlight shades. So I mean, this is a deal. So I'm really excited to review this for you guys. I'm going to be swatching it, and then I'm going to be putting it on the face for you guys so you can all see how it swatches and how it applies. So I'm going to go on with the highlight shades first. Oh, it's giving me powdery vibes with a little bit of shimmer. I'm not crazy about this. It's very powdery. I'm thinking that these are more like a powder highlight. You know how you bake, but in a palette form. I don't know. I'm not fond of them. I don't think I'll be using either one of these at all, because they're very ashy, and just when I saw highlight on the little card, I was expecting an actual highlight, not something that's going to be going just underneath my eyes. So I'm a little disappointed in that. This is the Radiance highlighter that I swatched, and the Lustry, I may not be pronouncing that right, but this is the Lustry and the Radiance highlighter. Now for the contour shades, which I'm excited to try. We have warm tone shades and cool tones, so I really like that they did put different types of undertones in the palette. That I really like. So I'm gonna go in with the warmth bronzer. Ooh, that's pretty. This obviously is not for my skin tone, but as far as the contour, it's really pretty. So I'm gonna go in with the golden bronzer. It's really hard to swatch these, you guys. Let me put more. So that golden bronzer color is actually the color of my skin tone. You can't even see it, but this is it just blends in perfectly. So let me wipe this off so that I can swatch the other 2 shades for you guys. That was warmth bronzer and golden bronzer that I just swatched. That shade that blended in with my skin tone was the golden bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the Bombshell bronzer, which is this one. These are really not pigmented. I feel see, this is even going into my skin tone. I feel like these shades are not going to last all day. Your bronzer is just going to be off by the end of the day. So that I'm not crazy about. But let's go into Goddess, which is this really pretty chocolatey brown. It reminds me of a Hershey bar. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, I feel like that's gonna be my bronzer shade. That's really nice. So as far as this palette, I feel like it's nice for a medium skin tone or a fair skin tone, but if you're a little bit darker than myself, I feel like you may not like this palette to bronze. You may be able to use it for something else, but definitely not to bronze. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. Try saying that 3 times fast. Flawless Face Brush. And it's just this fluffy, it's kind of like thinner, sleeker, and fluffed out. So I'm just gonna use that to bronze. I should probably take my glasses off, right? Okay. So I'm just gonna dip into this. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Let's see. Okay, so this is the Goddess bronzer, and I really like it. It's really pretty. It's doing something for me, so I like it. It's just unfortunate that this is the only shade in the palette, like even excluding the highlighters, that I can actually use because of the shade range. That's unfortunate. So I basically pay $18 for the Goddess bronzer, even though that's still kind of inexpensive, but for an Ulta brand, like their actual line, I feel like they should have come out with a larger variety of colors. Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt. Just gonna blend it in a little bit more. Also guys, if you want to see how I got this look, it'll be in the description bar. This is the look that I posted yesterday, which is actually today, but when you see this video, it's gonna be tomorrow. So I'm just blending this out. Okay, so again, my overall thoughts on the palette. Should you spend your money on this palette if you're my skin tone or darker? Probably not, because you're only gonna really get a use out of one shade unless you want to use the pink and the banana shade that are actually in here. If you're a fair to medium skin tone, I think that this palette's gonna be great for you. I really like the bronzer that's in my color, so I know that you guys are gonna like the bronzer that is actually good for your skin tone. So overall, I personally would not buy the palette. It's a good deal, like I said, if you're fair to medium skin tone. I feel like this will be great for travel. So I hope you guys found this first impression helpful. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure to comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so that you're notified every single time I post a video. I do post daily onto my channel. Bye beauties.